He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava, Govinda Hari, Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste.
Welcome. Thank you for coming today. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, woo! Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Okay, what else we got here? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hey, there she is. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Purchase your tracks today.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Krishna, Gauranga.
OGEP.com.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda, Gauranga Nityananda, Nityananda Gauranga, Nityananda Gauranga, Gauranga Nityananda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Gauranga. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I saved my voice a little bit. Yes. Hare Krishna. For you, if you're a new person coming here, enter the class part at your own risk, because we've been here together for 5-6 years together, and oh yeah, and that's okay. Let the music on. We've been together like 5-6 years, and so there's a lot of purification, a lot of confidential things. As I say, enter at your own risk. You may flip you out or something. But this is, for those. I can't control everything, so just try to warn you. You can just, it's like a lot of people. Okay, you know what it is. You know, a lot of people are attached to speculation. You know, they're attached to speculation, and it's natural. You know, you know. So that's challenged here, and you may not even think it's speculation, but you know. So that's why I say enter at your own risk these classes, and you know, because they might, you know, bum you out or put you in a tizzy, flip you out. I don't know, you know. But you can, everybody can enjoy the chanting. That's why Lord Caitanya brought the chanting for everybody. You don't, you know, what are you going to speculate on when you're just chanting the name? You know, it's kind of nice, huh? Lord Caitanya. And then he would save this for those who are purified or wanted to go deeper, you know. And you know, it's another kind of pleasure of serving the Lord. But not everybody is quite ready for that. So if you're new here, unless you know, enter at your own risk and just be ready to be challenged, your concepts. You can challenge me too. I mean, you know, if you think you know better or something, that's okay. We'll discuss it. So I just wanted to warn everybody, because you know, some people get challenged here and I don't know if they'll be back, you know. Because pretty much anything goes. Okay, turn your mics on. Let's chant.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
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 Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna.
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, if you want a more gentle and accommodating mood, if you can go to Bhakti Tom, he'll take care of you. He's a good listener. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama Rama Hare
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 Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama.
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama.
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Rama
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Oh,
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare
One
Rama,
cup Shinnet, please. Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare Rama
Rama, Rama,
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Sri
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Prabhu Nityananda Sri
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Advaita
Krishna,
Rama.
Katata,
Gadadhar Srivasadi
Srivasati, Gaura,
Gaura
Bhakta,
Bhaktivinoda
Jaya,
Krishna,
Jaya, Sri
Chaitanya.
Nityananda Nityananda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Shri
Ram,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri
Shri
Advaita,
Krishna.
Shri Krishna
Gadadhara,
Prabhu
Shri
Nityananda,
Ram, Ati Gaura
Hare
Bhakta
Krishna, Hare
Vrita
Krishna,
Jai,
Gaurari,
Lord
Gaurari,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Gaurari, Gaurari,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Nityananda,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Shri
Hare
Advaita
Rama,
Gadadhara,
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hari Gaura Bhakta Vrita, Jaya
Krishna,
Jaya
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Advaita
Shri
Gadadhara,
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Hare, Hare
Shri
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Shri
Hari
Krishna
Gaura
Chaitanya,
Bhakta
Krishna
Vrita,
Shri
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Hari
Shri
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya
Shri
Prabhu,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare
Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram,
Chaitanya,
Prabhu Nityananda,
Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Ram Ram,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Prabhu
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Nityananda,
Krishna, Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Hare Ram, Hare
Shri
Ram,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Ram
Shri
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Shri
Shri
Krishna
Balaram Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Shri
Krishna
Balaram
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Nityananda,
Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya,
Balaram Nityananda,
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Chaitanya,
Ram,
Shri
Ram
Shri
Ram,
Balaram
Krishna
Nityananda,
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Balaram
Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna,
Shri
Gaurari,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Ram,
Hare
Shri
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Shri Balaram
Chaitanya, Shri
Nityananda,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Shri
Chaitanya,
Balaram
Hare
Nityananda,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Chaitanya
Shri
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri
Prabhu
Krishna
Krishna
Nityananda
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Gaurari,
Krishna,
Shri
Hare
Shri
Krishna
Ram,
Balaram
Hare
Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Shri
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Gaurari,
Krishna, Hare
Shri
Jai
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Chaitanya,
Jai
Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Gaurari,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Jai
Ram,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Chaitanya,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna.
Hare
Oh
Krishna,
my
Hare
Lord
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ah,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama.
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare Rama
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Rama,
Hare Krishna
Rama Rama
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama
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 Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
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 Rama,
Hare Krishna Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Rama Hare
Rama Rama
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare,
Hare
oh my Lord.
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama
Rama
Rama Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
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 Rama
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna,
Hare
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 Rama
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama,
Hmm.
Rama
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Rama Rama
Rama
Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare
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 Ram,
Rama
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Rama Rama Rama
Jaya
Hare
Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Jaya
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 Shri
Sri
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Jai
Jaya
Jaya
Shri
Sri
Advaita Chandra, Jaya
Chandra
Gaur
Jaya
Bhakta
Gaura Bhakta
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Jaya
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 Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya
Jaya
Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita
Jai
Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta
Jaya
Vrinda.
Gaura
What a jovial group you are. You look like you're having a jolly old, good old time.
Hari Hari.
Jai Maharaj.
Let's see here. I don't know. Why am I stuck on this Bhagavad Gita? I'm really loving this so much. Ah. So this is chapter 4 still. Yeah. Chapter 4, verse number. Yeah. As all chapter 4, but text number 11. As all surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Prita. Yeah. Yeah, and that's why you see there's a lot of, one guy was talking about that today on Facebook, this one disciple of Gaur Govinda, because I guess he sees people criticizing different devotees and different things, and he says we should respect the demigods. See, so in a sense, it's true because, like all paths come from Krishna, right? So, yeah. But, you have to discern them. Bhaktitam shared a nice Shastra quote that the Uttamadhikari sees that all persons are engaged in Krishna service. Man, yeah, this philosophy is unbelievable. I feel so lucky and blessed to have these conceptions. Nowhere, in no philosophy, in no religion, are these so clearly explained as in the Vaishnava Shastras. Just unbelievable, so perfect, so close to the Lord's heart, these things. Yeah. So the Uttamadhikari, see, this is why you can't put that. That's a lot of times it's for the neophyte devotees, because they can't tell really clearly these things, and they have to just try to get. You notice they try to give respect. And, oh, Prabhu, I don't want to be offensive, but please don't forgive my offense if I reveal my mind to you, because I know if everybody told me it's offensive to share my truth and do, that's the neophyte stays like that. And then you're usually oppressed because your gurus and sannyasis and Brahmins, they teach that repressive thing because they're not, as deep as they could be into this. Yeah. So all paths, everybody surrenders to the Lord. All paths are like on Krishna, like pearls on a string. This is so wonderful truths, nowhere to be understood. Christians are sectarian still because they don't have this kind of knowledge. Therefore they see, oh no, it's only Jesus, and everything's the devil. Every other system is the devil. See, they don't give any respect to it at all. See? And so the only one, this is why they don't even know why Jesus said, judge not, lest ye shall be judged. That kind of judgment is for neophytes. You're going to judge it because, you still got hate in your heart, anger, and you're blinded by it. So you can't see things. That's why he continued with his statement, but my judgment is just. See? So, in other words, the realized soul's judgment is just and impartial, just like the Lord, right? Satchidananda is the Lord's nature is Satchidananda. The devotee's nature is also like that. Therefore, their judgment is like the Lord, is impartial. But sometimes they favor. Well, actually, there's this statement that bewilders a lot of people. Even though the Lord is impartial, right? He regards everybody accordingly. He's very fair, like this. But then he has this other side. His deeper nature, he leans towards his devotees and takes his devotees' side. This is in the Bhagavatam. This bewildered Maharaj Parikshit. He couldn't understand when the Lord. Everybody knows the Lord's nature is impartial. He gives air and food to eat to the demons and the demigods, right? He's fair, equal to everybody. But sometimes he takes the sides of his devotees. Well, actually, he leans towards his devotees. Sometimes he even takes the sides of the demigods. But he favors his devotees because it's his nature to do so. See? And so the devotees, to teach that special favor that a devotee gets, they poo-poo the other paths that you're supposed to respect as a neophyte. Okay? Otherwise, how are you going to discriminate? Ever you think, well, it's all the same, I can go this way or that way. In my path, like especially in Vaidhi, you think, well, my gurus told me that Varnashram is the ultimate and everything, and this Gaur Haridas comes along and says it's not. And he just seems to disrespect Varnashram Dharma. See, yeah, I have to disrespect it in a sense. See, whatever you respect, the Lord rewards accordingly. Whatever you give respect to, whatever you honor, the Lord reciprocates. So if you give respect to pure devotional service, if you give respect to pure devotees who are actually pure devotees, not the imitators, if you give respect and honor and a high seat to pure devotional service and praise that, if you stand up for the name of realized devotees, see? And it's there are a lot of people say they stand up for the names of real devotees, but the test is when a living devotee is here, of the same nature of the ones you praise with your lips, but your hearts are still far away. Remember Jesus said that? No. Isaiah said this. He said, you praise God with your lips, but your hearts are far away. How did he know that? Because he was preaching the standard, thus saith the Lord. See, he was inspired. The devotees' words continue on. You see, we're still meditating on Isaiah's words and prophecies. Why? Because he's a pure devotee of the Lord. Prophet, a real one. They may have changed a few things in the books, but for the time and everything, you could still get juice from these books, right? I get juice from the Old Testament. You ever read some of the verses in the Old Testament? They're juicy. They help, they assist, they add. Why? Because they're spoken and written by real devotees who have real devotion. Okay? Yeah. So that's why even the disciples of Jesus, they said, no, just go to Jesus, man. Give honor, give the highest seat of honor to them, And then automatically, see, the thing is, if you serve and this, I tell you, people here need to learn this. If you really heart and soul are with this Sangha, with this preaching, serving here, you're not indebted to the demigods, Mike. You don't have to serve everybody and the homeless and drop money in everybody's little tin can. Otherwise, you'll feel guilty. You don't have to do that. And you won't have to do that when you're committed to the path of pure devotional service and committed to the path of truth. See, pure devotion, the emotion of pure devotion and the ascertained pure truth. The pure truth of these things, they keep you on course. They keep you clear and clean and happy, logical, free. One is not obligated to the demigods when they're engaged in the service of a real Vaishnava. See? All the demigods are pleased that you're in their service, unless they're envious. And then they test you, try to get you off that. So I keep telling these Moda goodness people, even in our Sangha, some of these Moda goody two-shoes, they still suffer and suffer and suffer because they feel they got to serve everybody and everything. That's a kind of a Mayavadi thing. See, that's the Maya, the oneness path. It's all one. Yes. Therefore, I need to serve everybody. See, and then you get all burnt out. That's Moda good. You get burnt. You do too much. A lot of people burn out because you're trying to serve everything and everybody. Saving the whales and saving this person, saving that person, out on the streets. Feeding the homeless. Working. You're putting your energy all over the place, and that's a path. That's the impersonal path, actually. See, and so the most intelligent persons are the ones who listen here, and you realize, all I have to do is serve a Vaishnava and their confidential mission that they're engaged in, and I'll attain all perfection. Let me just go here, there. Let me get attracted to these conceptions they preach because it gives me perfect direction, perfect understanding. Clears everything up, no mixtures, no alloys. No mixing the oneness with Vaishnava path or the Moda goodness with the Vaishnava path. or mixing New Age ideas and with the Vaishnava truths. No, just straight out. All I have to do, and this with myself, is serve this path, man. Give respect to pure devotees who have attained perfection. And if I need to disrespect some of the demigods and these gurus and everything, I can do it for the service of this path. See, nobody understands my mind unless I explain it. You wonder why do people keep telling me, Gaur, why are you criticizing this and the gurus and this and this and this? It's, well, for your benefit, man. I don't have to do it. Remember that verse there, Tom? You sent it to me. I can see, automatically I see everybody's engaged. I see Klaus Schwab is engaged in Krishna service. I slap him around sometimes. I see Radhanath is engaged in Krishna service on the material mode of goodness level or something. Maybe a little liberation peppered in there. But that ain't good enough. I'm here to, teach what Lord Caitanya taught, how to get the mercy easy. All you have to do is give respect to pure devotional conceptions and be purified by that. Abandon your opinion of mixing in, it's okay to serve devotees who haven't realized Krishna and those who have. That's not clean enough. Yeah, I can go to these gurus in Gaudiya Samiti and Gaudiya Math. And see, that's why I say, if this is too much for you, if you just can't handle the straight out truth, and why, I tell you why Narayan Raj is preaching did not produce ecstatic devotion in not even one person I've seen. If you can't handle that, then just come and enjoy the chanting. If you can't handle that, Radhanath can't deliver you because I haven't seen proof of one person being delivered. And the standard is who? Radhanath, Lalita Ganga, River, Johan, Govinda, those who have the visible symptoms of ecstatic devotion, right? Lord Brahma, right? I like proof, man. Hey, man, where's the proof, Radhanath, that you've delivered yourself or any of your disciples? And that goes for Jai Patak and all of you. Why are you afraid of this? You shouldn't be afraid of this preaching. Why are you afraid? Didn't Lord Brahma say, Tom, didn't he say that those who evince the symptoms of ecstasy are delivered and promoted to the kingdom of God? Why isn't that the standard? Why is that not the standard, River? Why can't they understand? So this is too much for you. Just come chant the holy name with us. And watch the ecstasy until it becomes a no-brainer. And then also the elephant in the room appears. And then you can take the truth. Why shouldn't they be questioned? Why shouldn't Narayan Raj be questioned? Why shouldn't his disciples be in question? You can question me. Why do I allow questions and they don't? Or are they afraid of it being questioned? No, everybody is being examined. Swarab Damodar examined every conception from the devotees to see if it was a pure devotional conception, clean, clear, inspired by the absolute truth in the devotee. David Balaram, Fox. Is that Daryl guy? Is that you, Daryl? Somebody, Daryl? Might be.
No. Daryl is Damodar. No, this is somebody else.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my drift. And if I don't explain my ideas and how I'm thinking, people won't know. They have to be explained. Otherwise, everybody misunderstands everything. Not even the great, remember the verses are all, if you find a real devotee who has this bhakti, real bhakti, man. No joke bhakti. really inspired, got the real mercy of Lord Caitanya and the disciplic light, Radha and Krishna. Not even the greatest scholars can understand their mind unless they explain it to you. You can't even understand their emotional state unless they kind of show it to you and explain what's going on. To some degree, you can understand. Yeah, it's that simple, man. And so otherwise, you see how people mix their bhakti. Oh, Prabhupada, you're so great and everything. And then they go and they praise mundane gurus, who are, they took sannyas at age 22 or something and became immediately pure devotees to deliverers of the universe. Come on, man. How can you do such things? How can you continue after 50 years doing the same bullshit? Don't get me riled. Who's getting me riled up? Nobody's. I don't know who's doing this, man. 50 years, they're still doing the same thing. Oh, Prabhupada, you're so great. This is the hypocrisy. That's why I say don't come here unless you're really to see if what you're coveting inside here is truthful or not, man. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, man. Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, Prabhupada, you're so great. Yeah, he is. Bhaktisiddhanta, you're so great. He is. And then some envious godbrothers, oh, you're so great too. No! Or some disciples of Prabhupada who took sannyas at age 18 or 19 and became deliverers in the universe. No! Only pure devotees. This is the teaching of Chaitanya Charitamrita. It's time for the postgraduate teaching for those who are capable of understanding. See? Give respect and honor and praise of what is transcendental. Transcendental knowledge is as it is. Worship of a transcendental personality has a transcendental result. Worship of a mundane personality has a material result. And mixing the two has a mixed result. Yeah, I know. That's why Lalita is so hard too. It's because I'm hard. She's as hard as I am, man.
They accept it from you, but not from me.
Oh, they don't?
No.
Oh, not everybody does. Well, that's because you got a female body, see? If you had a male, it's, you know how it is, the men, it's a men thing here in this world. That's all right, you'll see.
Oh, it means that I'm doing good.
That's right, man. You're not buckling under the under the pressure, which is not like any pressure at all. It's like, you ever see a faucet that doesn't have much pressure? That's the words of people who are not conclusive. It's like water with no pressure. It's just kind of dribbling out. It goes on. You think, what is this? But you hear the words of a devotee, with the big pressure of the conclusive truth. Oh, and blows them out of the water.
It's killing the demons. It's really Lord Caitanya who's really empowering us to kill the demons.
Yeah. So David Balaram Fox says, no, I thought she was a crazy person. Oh, yeah. Does he come to your class or something?
Well, it's the Balaram Das that we know, but he changed his picture.
Which Balaram Das?
There is
the one with a white beard. He was on screen recently.
Oh, yeah. Why did he change his picture and stuff?
Yeah, it's a cartoon also with someone with a white beard, but it's not very visible.
Oh, okay. So that's you. You thought she was. Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you still think she's a crazy person, or you accept? Yeah. The crying and laughing. Yeah. What do you think of that now? Are you Do you like it? Be honest now. Yeah. So anyway, see, this is the beauty, pure devotional conceptions. Swarup Damodar, he would check everybody's conclusions, because the Lord, you have no idea how conclusive Lord Caitanya was, because he was like Radharani, who has the perfect conclusions of everything. And so, like now, you can see how many devotees speculate. Just, they're still getting purified. So, and so the Lord likes increasing progressive understanding of the absolute truth. Very pleased with that. Yeah. Great. Hey, that's a big hurdle there, man. That's how you get this bhakti, is just being favorable by accepting it, accepting the devotees, accepting their emotions. See, Lord Caitanya came to accept the path of ecstatic love, and he did it through a person. He accepted the bhakti, the devotion, the ecstatic devotion of Ishvara Puri. See, this is the path we teach. Whoever accepts the ecstatic devotion and the conclusions that come and are ascertained because of prema, get it. It's that simple. Isn't that amazing how all this speculation hides such a simple truth, and it's right there in front of everybody in all the books? It's even in the Bible. Jesus said, those who believe in me, all their sins are forgiven. But there's so many people with sins. They claim to believe in Jesus, but they really don't. And the neophytes can't ascertain that. And the same thing in Vaishnavism. Many people, we got Ready Freddy here. Many people believe in Vaishnavism and all this stuff, but they don't understand these pure devotional concepts. Right, Freddy? Isn't conclusiveness great? Isn't it a great path, man? Look at it. Freddie smiles. He's happy. He's a happy guy. He's happy to hear the truth. Would you like me to? I guarantee you, if I start speculating, he'll have a big frown on his face. He'll be like, yeah, like that. He'll be going, where'd that come from?
When you start yelling about Guru Tattva, then I have to be here.
Yeah. See how many angles Guru Tattva comes from. It just gets more and more clear here. Is this really? And I tell you, if it gets crystal for the devotees, like crystal clear, then they go right in the door, and there'll be millions of people getting in. Right now, they're just not clear. They think, worshiping persons who haven't realized Krishna is the same as worshiping people who have realized Krishna. See? But they don't get delivered right away. They come in later. See, they got to get it straight. So those who are ready to get it straight, they come here. We straighten them out. Straighten out the concepts, All right. So men in this world desire success and fruitive activities, and therefore they worship the demigods. Quickly, of course, men get results from fruitive work in this world. See, men in this world desire success and fruitive activities, and therefore they worship the demigods. See, if you get a job and you work, you get pay, you get some fruitive result. It's pretty more or less, it's hard work, but the results come. You can see the results. But you try to get attachment to Krishna, is transcendental potency, without this special mercy, you'll be endeavoring lifetimes. See, we need the special mercy of this disciplic line coming from Lord Caitanya and Nityananda. See? Then you get attachment to Krishna. See? And then what happens? You get a desire. And then you get, oh, look at this. Very quickly, the Lord reciprocates. He gives you that love. He gives you that understanding. See? Now, what was very hard before, you know who was Devaki and Vasudeva did austerities for 60,000 years to get some bhakti for Krishna. See? Who else? Brahma did, for one celestial year, which is like a long time, millions of lifetimes for us, to get association with transcendental Krishna. And they're not getting the kind of bhakti we get as a gift from Lord Caitanya. Can you imagine? You can imagine. I like to look at Freddie's face. It's an interesting look. See? I mean, everybody should feel sorry for Devaki. Here, Krishna was his own mother. He may do to get even just a pittance of bhakti. Little bit. Tremendous austerities for 20 years or something, sitting in cold water. Got very skinny from doing all these things to get a little bit of bhakti. And Lord Caitanya, or his incarnation, Lord Caitanya, magnanimous, munificent, the most merciful incarnation is giving as a gift. And ta-da, today we are doing again. You found the path, man. You don't believe it? Well, just come stay around a while. I'll prove it to you. Give me 60 days. We increased the time. No extra charge for 30 more days there, Freddie. How's that? No, we're not going to, no more extra charge. You can just come for 60 days instead of 30. Now that's pretty good, huh? That's a deal. And you'll see people here, you look around, be intelligent. The Lord will give you a brain. And you see who has received the actual mercy of the Lord here. See? And so men in this world desire success and fruitive activities. Give me a fruitive actor here, and I'll get them. Well, we'll get them, me and my friend that you can't see, my invisible friend. We'll get them, you, fruitive workers out there, a desire to attain Krishna. And then it'll come very easily, like with Mother Yashoda. Very easy, she was never 2 fingers too short. She could bind him. See, because you get that desire for the Lord. You'll get a taste. The Lord will show himself to you simply because you come here and you're with his intimate, ecstatic devotees. He's going to give you so many brownie points for that. He might even give you a nice, sweet brownie. Hey, I'm getting into this now, I always wanted to be a comedian, man. Stand up. I wanted to do stand. I told Freddie he should do it first, but he won't do it. So I do it first. Get him in.
I need a good example. Yeah. So that's it. Isn't that great? The Lord will give you a desire for him because he's the best, man. Do you think it's just a bunch of words, Freddie? This all attractive Krishna? Are you kidding? It's truth, man. It's the greatest happiness. This desire to attain the transcendental Lord that you get here. That's all we preach here. You don't see me mixing and matching stuff. You don't see me preaching, yeah, okay, worship Prabhupada. Oh, yeah, go worship Jaipataka. I think that's great. You don't see me doing that. I mean, I should be doing that because then I can have more friends. What is this? I only got like 14 friends here. I could have so many more if I would just say Prabhupada is so great. Oh yeah, please exalt. We'll go worship those exalted ISKCON gurus. They will deliver you too. Yes, go follow their. Yeah, I could do that, and we'd have so many more members. Should I do that, there, Lalita? What do you think? What do you think, Freddie? I think I'd lose you guys. Then I get all those neophytes over here and be miserable. You guys will say, hey, let's get rid of, oh God, we don't like this anymore. No, then I get all the neophytes. They'll think, oh, well, he's okay, man.
Maharaj, then you would choose for the world. No, keep on you choosing for the transcendental.
Yeah, but this is not good for my popularity.
That's the world.
You only got 14 people here. If I just sell out a little bit, maybe I get at least 4,000 people,
Yeah, but we love you truly. We love you truly. Not like those 4,000. They can never love you like we do.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, all they'll want is like the position,
You are very popular among the criticizers.
I've been here for 5 years. I only hear the truth there, yeah. I think I'll just stick with a small crowd. The better small, intimate, more and small, intimate. But you never know about Krishna. He might increase, Yeah, so anyway, beautiful verse. You see how even Bhagavad Gita, when you relate it to the mercy of Lord Caitanya, it's extraordinary. And it is related. You just can you see it? See, that takes a lot of ecstatic worship. Then you begin to see these things. You see how everything relates to the mercy of Lord Caitanya. Yeah. Otherwise, if you just follow Bhagavad Gita, man, it's tough. It's a tough path, man. Yeah. So quickly, of course, men get results from the fruitive work in this world. Okay? So that's why you get at this attachment. That is your desire, becomes your desire. You're associated. See, this is the secret. The secret is associate with those who have this desire to associate with the transcendental Lord. And the Lord comes, and you can see how that shows up in the relationship. And then you develop a desire just by association. Could you imagine? Look what Uddhava did. He went to Vrindavan. He didn't really know how the gopis were worshiping Krishna. He just Lord Caitanya or Krishna says, go to Vrindavan. Deliver a message over there. But Krishna knew he was going to see something there. He was going to see something that would blow his mind. He was an intimate associate of the Lord, but he had no idea the degree of intimacy that they had until he saw it. Now, can you imagine people with no devotion awakened yet? And they come here and they see what is ecstatic devotion. See, like Balaram said, right? He said he was laughed before he thought it was funny, that your Lalita is a clown, Yeah, she's a bit of a clown. She clowns around a little bit. Much better than when I met her. She was so serious. Yeah, so just by association, you get the desire to worship Krishna. If you're around devotees who don't have that desire and don't show it to you, it takes longer because you don't even know what it is. A lot of people had Prabhupada's association, but they didn't see this kind of bhakti, did they? It was being hidden. And now they see it. What do they think? Oh, this is crazy. Oh, Prabhupada never showed that. That's why you see we do better with people who haven't seen anything, haven't heard anything in Vaishnavism, because they've been trained that way. See, we have to help undo that over attachment to that kind of preaching. They actually think, I mean, that's why you need to spend time here. I'll convince you, man. I'll tell you, hey, man, it becomes really logical. Can you imagine Lord Caitanya wanted to keep you a Vaidhi Bhakti and never see ecstatic love, never imbibe that in your own heart, never desire that? You come here, you'll develop a desire for that because it's the most beautiful thing in this world. It's the most powerful understanding of God in this world. It's the only thing that has the power to deliver everybody in this world. You could be a Mayavadi, you could be a demon, a demigod, you could be a Vaidhi Bhakti. Vaidhi Bhakti. Even. Hey, the Lord said the Vaidhi Bhaktas were the last to enter the kingdom, like Jesus did. They always say the same thing. Oh, go, Hari, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, it's very true. Lord Caitanya took sannyas for you, Vaidhi Bhaktas, man, because you're so friggin' attached to your rules. So just to bring you a little more favorable to, Lord Caitanya, he's okay. Yeah, he's following every rule. Well, he doesn't always follow it. At least he's following some. He's doing the rules so we can, they became more accepting of him. He washed his hands after a meal. This important stuff. My ex-wife left here because I didn't wash my hands after a meal. That's very important. I didn't have any tilak on. My head was a crematorium. No neck beads. Oh boy, she had a lot of cases against what I do. He's aggressive. He's this, he's that. Oh man, so many faults. Today I visited devotees, and it's true, no devotion. They don't know what it is. Can you imagine? Which devotees did you visit there? ISKCON or Gaudiya Samiti? Because they're both pretty much more or less the same, no ecstatic devotee. They don't know what it is. See? And they will never know what it is unless somebody does what Lord Caitanya did and demonstrates what is ecstatic devotion. Otherwise they won't know. How can they? It'll just be more Vaidhi Bhakti until then. That's why the Lord, I got the order like Nityananda to do this. Otherwise somebody's got to do it in some lifetime. People are lucky. You Vaidhis are lucky that this is being demonstrated here. Even though you don't know and you kick and scream and complain about my happiness and my disciples' happiness and freedom, sovereignty in Krishna, following the path of love of Krishna and, not even paying any mind or a little, maybe not much mind at all to all these, this is the rules people want to follow. No, don't, no, don't. No, don't. It's almost like a song. No, don't. Okay? Doing devotional service according to the rules and regulations, right? And with the emphasis on no, don't. That's the song they sing. Okay? There's another path, see? It's the same. It's you engaging in devotional service. See, and the rule is love of God, love of Krishna. See, but you got to get the gift. See, the gift is here. See, then you're following a new set of rules, and they're much more easy, more fun, more natural. You become a natural devotee instead of an unnatural one. Exactly. No, 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 Krishna. Yeah. Yeah. For them, there is no duty. Bhagavad Gita says that. For the self-realized soul, there is no duty. Isn't that amazing? The Lord says, I think I want to give, if you will agree, and this message is for all of you ISKCON and all of you groups that have not attained prema. This message is for you. Prema is a gift, and when you attain this attraction to the Lord, for you, there is no duty. Of course, if you got a body, you got to exercise it. You got a body, you got to eat. See? But it's not like, well, it's my duty to follow this rule and that rule to be purified. Well, you're purified by your ecstatic, intimate relationship with the Lord. He's like one of those blue zappers you ever see for mosquitoes. You ever have one of those? It's a blue zapper. So he's the blue zapper, man. You come close to him, he comes close to you, and sin goes, bing! You ever see that? Zap! Literally zap. It's just gone, You need a little cleansing. The blue zapper comes close to you and zaps you. And then if you're a preacher, he zaps everybody else through you as you. The Lord is always looking for a handle. What's your handle there, River? See, the Lord's always looking for a handle. He's the axe. See? And the handle is the steady devotee, He can't be bamboozled anymore by the false acharyas and false this and false that, all the false teeth. They become the pit bull, they sink their teeth into the world and they don't let go and they drag it back to the Lord. Replying to Janardhan Das so it must have been ISKCON. But you see, that's an example. See, Janardhan's been coming here. He's got the grace of the Lord, right, to chant in ecstasy. And then he goes. See, this is the secret, people. Listen up. It's very simple. He came, he got a taste for devotion. Now he's cultivating, he's watering. Krishna's growing. Then he goes to ISKCON and he says, whoa, it's not there. The jewel is not there with those devotees. Otherwise, you don't really know. You kind of think, oh, they're devotees. See, to me, it's like you're a devotee with devotion. Otherwise, you're practicing. You're learning, trying to, to attain the devotional platform. You're not really a devotee. See, and so you don't know. You think, oh, I'm a devotee. See, I have my dhoti on. I go to the temple feast every week, and I gorge myself. Don't you know that's the standard of devotee, right, Freddie? You go to the temple and you gorge yourself, and after that, you got to work it off because you had a lot of sugars, and poor guy's still toxic, getting toxins out of himself from all those Sunday feasts of halavas and God knows what else he ate. Pakoras, lots of oil, not ghee anymore. No, too expensive. Seed oils, they inflame your inflammatory.
Yamun julaps, rasgulas.
Rasgulas, oh, yes, sugar. Next, Bhakti Reel coming up, yeah. Okay, what else we got? According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them. See, according to the three modes, that's another beautiful verse, leading. It's a great lead-in. They're all lead-ins to the deeper truths. See, according to the three modes of nature and the work attributed to them. That's why you see people attracted to different types of work, right? If they're really passionate, they go, they got passion and energy. The Lord provides the path, the fruit of activity. Isn't that nice? All paths are on him like pearls on a string. A person's, whatever mode is more predominant in you, you gravitate towards that path and that kind of work. But when you come to Sadhu Sangha, this is a great wild card. Because simply by coming to Sadhu Sangha, you become attracted to the easy peasy work. What kind of work is that? The ear work. The ears start going like this, like an elephant, drunken elephant. See? Now that's the work the Lord desires. He likes lots of pink elephants, doing this kind of work. Like Lolita, she does this kind of work. See? And you do this kind of work, it's the best work of all. You become attracted. Otherwise, people are too passionate. Prabhupada couldn't teach this because people were too passionate. They couldn't sit still. He put them to work. Okay, do work for Krishna, build temples, do this, do that, do this, cookies, book distribute, all the, get up there, get to work, get purified gradually. So you can sit in front of a devotee like Mars Prikshit did and do the ear work. See, isn't that much easier? Oh man, it's so, you earn passive income. The rich people, I'm learning all these things about finance, passive income, man. This is the greatest way. You rich people, you can go on TikTok, they'll teach you how to make passive income and you become wealthy. Nobody knows that in the world. They're doing so much work, they don't know how to make passive income, probably even people here. So the greatest income that you can get is Krishna, and love. Oh boy, is that a magnet for Krishna? See, and it's passive income, man. All you do is you come here and your wealth is developing. The ears are working hard. Freddie's ears work really hard, man. You can see him move. Look closely and watch him flap. Yeah. See, this is the best work of all. And then, so it's good. I'm glad you guys worked your butts off for 50 years with Prabhupada, or 5 years, whatever, what do you call thing you're doing there for a while to purify yourself. Now, if you're ready, you can sit here and we can discuss the absolute truth, chant together, make friends with the devotees. See, and you're earning passive income. See, incoming passively. See, you're getting Krishna will come to you. Just you think, oh, you're coming to my devotees, I'll come to you. Oh, you're not coming to my real devotees, you're coming to, well, it'll take longer because that you're not conclusive. See, your gurus don't teach you the conclusive truth. See, I teach you the concepts. You could leave me. If I'm not that kind of guru I'm preaching about, I'm telling you, man, you can leave. You should leave. That's why they can't preach like this, because if they did, all their disciples would leave them if they didn't fit the bill. And I don't think they do fit this kind of preaching level of conception. You'd be stuck in an ashram. Yeah. Yeah, Lolita would be a nun. See, isn't it interesting? Nun means none of this, none of that. That's what nuns. No, none, no, none for you. You're a nun. And then in secret, they go and you know how many babies they found from nuns in monasteries? I mean, hey, man, that's the report.
Also babies.
All from the nun, from the
from those
From the
priests.
There are so many jokes about priests and nuns. So many jokes.
Yeah, see, that's the repressive path, and it doesn't work, does it? How many pedophile priests there are? That's why it's religion, man. Vaishnavism is religion. Look at it in Vaishnavism, pedophile gurus, right? What's the difference between a pedophile guru and a pedophile Catholic minister? What's the difference? Religion. According to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. So, you can see why Prabhupada actually did this Varnashram Dharma, because he saw the devotees are in the modes. You can't just pluck them out. They're still too passionate. That's why he had them work really hard, man. He got them to work overtime. He did all this emergency service, to get the books out and everything. A lot of work, they did to purify them. See, so that's why Krishna says, if you can't worship me with loving ecstasy, then work for me. Or do the rules and regulations. Can't do that, work for me. You can't do that, give charity. If you can't do that, give charity to the devotees first. Support the preaching mission. And if you can't even do that, then serve everybody, go and give charity to the things. Somehow you got to do something. Okay, so my voice is finished, so we're going to say, Freddie, give us a word, man. What do you got to say here?
Well, your preaching is always very inspiring, always to the point. You never compromise with lower paths. And Guru Tattva is on the top of your list. And although everything is connected to Krishna, there is only one supreme path, and that is this pure unalloyed bhakti. And that is what you always emphasize in every lecture. It's coming every time, every single time. And if you see something which is below, you immediately point it out. This is Krishna in the mode of goodness. This is Krishna in the mode of passion. This is Krishna in the mode of ignorance. So the pure transcendental level of very close intimacy with Radha and Krishna is the essence of spiritual life. So even these other parts of Brahman realization, Paramatma realization is still incomplete. One has to come to his personal relationship with Krishna, and that can only be established if you are in contact with a person who already has such a relationship. Just like Jesus Christ had a relationship, Srila Gaura Haridas has a relationship, Lalita has a relationship with the Supreme Godhead, Krishna. And if you associate with these kind of personalities, you feel you are lifted out of the modes of material nature, and you start to see things as they really are, and you start to feel, this is it. This is just the essence of all religion. It's the essence of all religion, a personal relationship in pure ecstasy with the Supreme Radha and Krishna. And that's what we feel every day when we come into this sangha, and we hear the living word spoken by an ecstatic devotee. Then everything develops. The purification comes, the realizations comes, everything comes from that. Bhakti is fully independent, and other paths, they depend on something else. Like the path of the Gyanis, they depend on knowledge. Those who will go for Brahman realization, they depend on their meditation. But Bhakti is fully independent. It comes only directly from the Supreme Kingdom, from Radha and Krishna, from Goloka Vrindavan, and it descends in a living guru, in a living devotee, and who speaks these truths, and it enters to your ears, it goes to your heart, it purifies your heart, and then everything starts to develop. That's how the process works. And every day it's fresh. Even if you repeat Bhagavad Gita 10:10 over and over again, it's always good. It's always good. Because Prabhupada said, every word in the Srimad Bhagavatam is pure transcendental. And a devotee can meditate on one word every day, the same word, and it give him every single time a new realization. And that's what we experience when we hear these verses over and over again. It deepens and it deepens and it deepens your understanding. It deepens your bhakti. It deepens everything. It deepens your relationship. And that's wonderful about this path. We are here for refreshment every day, even if we hear many times the same things about Guru Tattva, about Bhagavad Gita 10:10, about Bhagavad Gita 1866, abandon all religion and just surrender unto me. The surrender is endless. In Krishna, everything is endless, and that's the beauty of this path.
Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah, so true. Yeah, great. Thank you, Freddie. Lalita, your turn.
Oh, Guru Maharaj, I can only be grateful. I can only be grateful. Grazie, grazie, place. It's so fantastic, man. By your mercy, surrendering is just a desire. It's a desire to surrender more and more. This is really being in contact with God and living with God and living in that love. Really, it's such a life-changing thing that you are doing here. Of course, you're a heart preacher, and I'm following in your footsteps. Oh, I see my tongue is blue from the berries of Freddie advises us. Of course, I'm a heart preacher. Of course, it needs to be said. I really want to follow in your footsteps, and I really want to fight for this because this is really so valuable. We don't have to do concessions to lower paths and over and over and over again have discussions when no, this is it. This is real devotional service. It's by following you that we go, that we becoming Goloka Vrindavan. There is no other way. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Por nada, por nada. It was nothing.
It's everything. It's everything. We don't need anything else.
Yeah, you know, love of God is has beautiful qualities. Gratefulness is just a natural quality that comes with it. Great forgiveness, gratefulness, and the ecstasies, and you know, it's the Lord's personal transcendental potency that's hidden by Maya. We have that. That's why it's shocking. It's shocking. It's confidential. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got the order, and thy will be done on earth as it is in Vrindavan.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you there, Lalita. Tom, give us a word or so here.
Yeah, I have a question. You were talking about if you cannot do this, then you do that. If you cannot do that, then do the next. But I'm very interested in the other side. What can we do, and what can we do even more? Like, what's the upgrade? So I feel there are also steps, and they are not for everybody, but I feel attracted to know the upgrades. So where did it start, that verse, and what's on the other side? What can we do to
Well,
advance?
yeah, that's the thing. That's individual. So that you get, like if you can't figure it out in your relationship, then you ask the guru, I told you, like it's not a we thing, it's a you thing. What could you do? I gave you some suggestions.
Yeah, I
And,
found I was looking, and what I found was in glorifying the supreme, you also get the upgrade, and then it reciprocates accordingly, according to your faith, according to your greediness, according to your attraction. So that's what I feel, and I feel in this glorifying, that's the highest I can find. It's a service, and it's I feel there's the supreme, the utmost pinnacle of growth is to glorify.
well, yeah, see these things come naturally. These higher levels of devotion is natural. You to glorify, to hear transcendental topics, to serve transcendental devotees. See that it comes natural. It's not a thing you practice. Actually, you just these are the results of it, of getting the mercy, and yeah, good. Okay, what else we got here? Yeshua was a hard preacher, so is Gurudev. Yeah. I mean, Jesus was. Yeah, I mean, look what he said. People said, "I'll follow you, Master. Let me bury my father. I'll let the dead bury the dead." That's a pretty hard statement. Yeah.
This Guru Ramai he told me, yeah, but that Jesus of yours, that's why they killed him, because he was revolting and he has no understanding at all. Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, you see, they don't know. They're wannabes. Yeah. Okay, so let's play the song. I think I got to save my voice and rest for a while. Yeah, this is fun, huh? Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. This is great. Yeah. So Freddie will be our star of our show here. We're going to put him up there. Let's see how he reacts to the famous Fanny song. We'll observe Freddie very carefully here. Make sure. Yeah, he's got the two eyes. That's why you got to have the two eyes, not this one eye stuff.
He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name. Haribo, Haribo.
Whoops.
Rama Hare Hare Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting Hare. Hari Bol. Every day the sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Hari Bol. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Take the name into your heart. Take it with you when you part. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his praise. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Caitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Yashamati Nandana, Brajaparana, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jehovah Adonai, Yahweh Jesus Christ, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Brajajana Parana, Asura Kurana Shama, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.